Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm the Halo Chick, and we are going to go talk to Therese and see if we can get her to call off the feud with Bertram Tong. Let's go. Here's Therese.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Now, if you can maybe tell, her and Jeanette kind of sound alike, and that's because they have the same voice actor. As I told you, I'm a huge voice actor fan, so here I go on my little voice actor rant. Jeanette and Therese are voiced by Gray Delisle, who you may know as Mandy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Funnily enough, a lot of the voice actors in this game do a lot of kids' cartoons, so it's kind of funny to hear them, you know, talk in these very adult, mature ways. But yeah, if you've ever seen The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, this is the voice actress that does Mandy, and she's absolutely fantastic as Jeanette and Therese. So anyway, moving on from that, let's continue. I'm just glad she's gone. You're Therese?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
And yes, you kind of see that I'm kind of double talking these sisters, and that's okay. That is okay to a point. You know, we definitely want to be friendly with both of them. I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tong.
Tong's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Then can you put out the word that you've got no feud with him?
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
That's unfortunate, but I do need to see him.
Tong and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tong have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Oh, this property. Gladly. What do I have to do?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I can respect that, and I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
If that's what it takes to get the job done.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Right. Goodbye. Now, I kind of walked on eggshells with her, and you kind of need to do that. As composed and proper as Therese seems, you can easily anger her, and you probably saw some dialogue options that you can very much imagine how angry she would get. So as you can see, this is her side of the room, and clearly this is Jeanette's. You can see Therese's computer here. We can't look at that now with Therese here, of course. But we can look at Jeanette's laptop. So let's take a look at that. Let's hack her email. Wishes is her password. Taking it underground. From Bertram, I'll be hiding out until your sister calms down. Let her know I pose no threat and have her contact me when all is well. Yeah, well. I think it's kind of suspect that you can delete people's emails and they don't say anything, but whatever. From Mikey, what are you doing Friday night? I was thinking about stopping by the club. Maybe we could do some dancing? Sure. From Therese, you dirty little slut. How dare you meddle in the affairs of my city, and with that disgusting Nosferatu, no less. Why do I have the feeling that Jeanette is just doing this to piss off her sister? And here's the password to her contacts, which is call me. Now you see all these names. Now you can see Birdie. That would be Bertram Tongue. 2 stars. Why does he have 2 stars? Arthur. That's Arthur Kilpatrick. 1 star. Yes, if you haven't figured it out, these stars are rating how these people are in bed. Jack. I like to take this to mean that she's referring to Smiling Jack. He's got 5 stars. I always find that funny. And this guy Mikey that wants to hang out with her, he's got 5 stars. So, you know, maybe she'll give him a call tonight. Who knows? And the last thing of interest to show you here is this picture of Jeanette and Therese, with who you would presume would be their father. So, yes, that was them as little girls. And we are going to exit and go back down now. Now, I'm going to end the video before we start the next quest. I'm going to get to you know, where the quest is, to this place that we need to get the spirit out of, and then I'm going to end the video because the place is going to take a whole video. It may even take 2. It's that expansive, and I want to take my time because it is an absolutely mind-boggling, eye-popping feast for your eyes. It is such an amazing quest. Now, as you heard Therese say, we have to go through the sewers. Because that is the only way to get into this Ocean House Hotel at this time of night. So, now, remember I told you in the beginning that I found the sewers to be at times very overwhelming. They can be a little confusing to go through. So I'm going to show you the easiest way, I think, of finding how to get to the Ocean House Hotel. This is the easiest way that I found. There is a manhole entrance into the sewers right behind the asylum. This one right here. So you just walk by it and it opens like a door. Alright. We have to crawl to get through the tunnel. And here is the sewers. Now you can instantly tell why this could be a pain. Every, you know, hallway looks the same or whatever. But from here, if you just make a right and then make your first left here down this hallway, here is the entrance to the Ocean House Hotel. Very, very easy to get to from that manhole. So, and it's right behind the asylum. They probably designed it that way for ease of use. But yes, this is the easiest way to get here. So don't think you have to run through the sewers and look everywhere. It's just very easy. Alrighty, let's climb the ladder. And it's going to load. And here we are, the Ocean House Hotel. This is a extremely haunted hotel, as Therese said. This hotel is one of the most frightening, spine-tingling, skin-crawly, oh my god, we're all going to die scene in any video game ever. I'm putting it out there. I don't care what anyone says. This is a work of art. The creators find this to be a very beloved part of the game. There have been interviews with the people that worked on the Ocean House Hotel that have expressed interest in releasing a director's cut of this game with an expanded version of the Ocean House, because there was so much more that they wanted to do with it. But of course you can only, you know, you can only fit so much when you have, you know, time constraints and you know, you have to fit everything onto so many CDs. This game is 3 CDs as it is. So, you know, there are constraints and deadlines, and they didn't get to put in everything that they wanted to, which is a shame. Now, in order to fully experience this house, you need the unofficial patch. The unofficial patch restores a lot of stuff in the ocean house that was not previously workable in the original version. I'll show you, for instance. I'll show you a quick instance. We'll start really quick. As you can see, there is a lot of construction going on here. So if we go into this place here, there's a key. And you heard that growling and then that thump. This machine, remember, was right near the stairs before. It rammed into here all on its own. This thing does not move at all without the patch. It just kind of sits there. That was something that was left out of the final version of the game that the unofficial patch restored. Awesome things like that is what make this house great. So the best way to experience it was with the unofficial patch. But even if you don't have the unofficial patch, this is still an absolutely fantastic little place to be. So with that, I'm going to end the video, and next time we are going to enter into the Ocean House Hotel and start the greatest quest of all time, the Ghost Haunts at Midnight. So until then, this is the Halo Chick signing off.